Hi, I'm John Russo, co-author of the original Night of the Living Dead, and you are watching Zombie Takeover TV. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
In this prison rodeo, starting like a dog-headed hope, and the moon explode. Hoping the moon explode. Hoping the moon explode. Little spider left for Germany.
Start it off, Frank. I can't do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard about it. You've wanted to be a part of it.
Really?
Nope. It's the Takeover podcast.
Well, what are we taking over, though? We barely do these. We're not taking over anything, I don't think.
No.
It's horrible.
No. Well, let's get on it, son.
All right, I'm back. We're back.
We're back.
I'm sick of this shit.
So what's on your mind?
Well, the last few months have been horrible.
Yeah.
But they're getting a whole hell of a lot better.
Hey, watch out.
Hey, look out. So that's good, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to? I haven't seen you in literally 3 or 4 months.
That's about right.
You look exactly the same.
I don't change. But a lot of stuff, man. I've been just editing and keeping the channel going still. So,
yeah. I kind of bowed out there for a while.
Yeah. And Ken's been working his ass off out there in the field. I send him around.
Kenny Newman, yes.
Kenny Newman. And
he looks in love.
He's been my sidekick. And I have to say, he's a very important part of me when I have to go someplace, because then I can just send him to talk.
Oh yeah.
And then I don't have to do it because I can't. Sometimes I get like a little anxiety, you could say, at public events and such.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or just scatterbrained like I was when we did the fucking Gromy show the other day. But
you're a weirdo to talk to.
I try.
Yeah,
it's good to do these so I can speak out. You get it out.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
So you photographed a Mexican wedding, he said.
Yeah, man. It was actually kind of nice. I didn't know what was going on, but here's what happens.
All right.
Okay.
They smashed a piñata.
No, they didn't.
Okay.
I want to be respectable.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
To the people that hired us and everything.
How dare you? Yes.
So first, I want to say, I'm going to say the good points, the best points about it. Now, we knew it was a Mexican wedding, but we were under.
I hope so.
We were under the assumption that it was one. There was 4 that happened at the same time.
Jesus. Well, that's cheaper that way.
Right. Well, yeah, but it was actually
very nice.
It was well put together. The preacher or whatever, I didn't know what he was saying, but he had a very good speaking manner, and they played music behind him, which I thought was kind of like a he was speaking.
What kind of music was it?
Like a light piano behind his speech.
No mariachi.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. Okay. It wasn't stereotypical or whatever. I
understand.
But the thing that was fucked up was we were using a GPS, and we were looking for a church, because it was a church. It was the name of the place was whatever. Whatever. But the GPS led us to what was like a strip mall that had Save-A-Lot was in there, and there was a bunch of other things, and I was like, where the fuck is this church? This is not a church. And then there was one right next to the Save-A-Lot, and we walk in, and there was no.
So they got you 2 big weirdos walking in between their lovely Mexican wedding.
Yeah, well, we were respectable. We stayed out of the way.
What did you wear?
I wore a collared shirt, probably fucking what I'm wearing now. I just wore what I wear to work.
Oh, so, okay. Well, that was nice. You guys could have wore a vest or something.
Oh, I don't have anything like that. I didn't think of that beforehand. Oh, but I'm kind of a scumbum if you.
I know these poor people had this beautiful wedding, and here you're walking through their relatives,
giving them a great price on video.
Okay,
and
all right.
photos.
Well, that's true. That's true. Yeah. That helps you. So I'm going to spend the holiday in Ferguson this year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, man. It's
Yeah.
crazy there.
Yeah, I'm just going to go
They're getting
there.
their point across, that's for sure. What the fuck is going on?
What is the United States when you riot? Why do you tear your own shit down? Why do you tear local businesses down?
Doesn't make sense.
When like the
I just picture an old man who's built his shop and he's been working there for 30, 40 years, just standing next to a bunch of idiots tearing it apart and ripping all his merchandise through the windows.
in the third world countries, when they riot, they tear down the government buildings.
Right, yeah.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah, I mean, to me. But what they're mad about is... like a guy, is it a race thing? Is that what it is?
It's Michael Brown. That
I know the story.
The white
he came
cop
in, he
looks
was
like
an asshole. He pushed the guy, took the cigars, and then he got shot by a cop. Right?
Yeah, the cop looks like Randy Wotan, and he shot him.
Right.
Seen the cop?
Yeah, I could see that. Do you think Randy would have shot him?
Absolutely. He would have been so fucking scared. If you look like that,
Whoa!
yeah, everything would scare you. I'm sure if you had a gun, you would shoot him.
Shit. Yeah, man. Well, the fucking. This is what I wanted to tell you. The world's crazy. That's one thing. But there's these. This happened at my work. I work at Joe's model cars. And this guy calls up. Well, we sell these credit cards. They're called green dot cards.
Yeah.
And they're always trying to scam. I don't know if you've ever seen a
For
scam.
what? What kind of, do you use them for anything?
Yeah, they're like, you put money on them. They're like prepaid credit cards. But these guys, they're always trying to scam old ladies by saying, go put this amount of money on the green dot card. I've actually had my computer locked up and had to restart it because something locked it up and said that, send... the government wants green dot money from you or something. FBI doesn't. They would. I mean, come on.
What? Yeah.
But yeah. So this guy calls up and he's evidently talking in a Middle Eastern accent. I don't know if it was a real person from that area. Or
That's
not.
racist.
But it could have just been. It was probably more than likely. It was probably just a white guy putting on a fake accent. But he starts saying, "I want $25,000 on."
Well, say it in the voice. I want to hear how he said it.
I didn't hear him, so I couldn't even emulate.
Okay.
I don't even know. But I want $25,000 on a green dot card, or I'm gonna send somebody in there to blow your store up. And so my boss is on the phone with this guy who's still saying like, "Aren't your employees worth more than this?" Whatever. And so she writes down on a piece of paper, "Call the cops." And slides it over to this girl. So she calls the cops. The cops come over. They get there before she even gets off the phone. So an officer picks up the phone and says, "Hey, I'm the manager," or whatever. And the guy says the same thing to the cop. He's going to send somebody in there to blow it up. So I didn't know any of this was going on. I was in the back doing my, shining up the models and stuff.
And they're not going to tell you. They would have hiked right out of there and left you right in there.
No, this is what happened. I'm back there doing my job, and one of the other girls that works there, this is how she approaches the situation. She runs back there and she says, "Aaron, you got to get out of here right now." And I'm like, "What? It's freezing outside. You're crazy. I'm not going anywhere." And she goes, "There's a bomb threat." And I was like, "Oh no." I said, "What?" And she goes, "There's no time for questions." And I was like, I start laughing. I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And she says, "There's a bomb threat." And then she runs up to the pharmacy and fucking says that to these poor pharmacists.
Oh my God.
And it panics them, and they have to roll down their fucking shit. And then we
Put
all
the
go
drugs
up.
away.
We all go up to the front to wait to see what's going to happen because there's like 4 officers up there.
Oh God, who is going to put bombs around?
Right. But this is the funniest thing that happens right now. Now everybody's up at the front. We've all got our coats on. The one girl's panicking. She's kind of running back and forth. She doesn't know what to do. So at that very moment, the guy that works down at the marathon, I don't know if you're familiar with him or his origin, but he walks in. And I knew he wasn't a threat because he's a customer. That
And he
comes
just got gang tackled, didn't
No, he come in and he's just like looking like around, like he doesn't know what the hell's going on. But there's a guy that walks in right with him who's a black guy with a book bag.
Oh my.
And this guy's just telling him that he was going to send a couple guys in to blow the place up.
Oh my god!
So now I knew that neither one of them was, going to hurt us or anything because I've seen the black dude before, but. He comes up and hands the backpack because a lot of times they'll hand us their backpack so that we don't think they're stealing shit. Yeah. Hands it to her and and she's like, real careful to put it over on the other side.
Oh my!
But yeah,
God.
that was an amusing day. I laughed about it all fucking day. I kept saying "Hey, there's no time for fucking questions." But I thought about it. There's always time for fucking questions. There's never a point where there's not a reason for me to ask a little bit more about a situation. But, oh man,
you should just run into rooms and say that. There's no time for questions.
I thought it would have been funny if clearly this guy's not going to send somebody into our store in Kenton, Ohio. It would have been funny if she would have, when she was talking to him on the phone, be like, you know what? Fuck this place. I'm going to blow it up myself. You know what? Send your guys. Do they have enough explosives to kill everybody? What would he do? I'm sorry, man. We just want the green dot money.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It was a really fucked up day.
$25,000?
$25,000 is all he wanted.
That's not too much.
It's not, but that would be a lot of green dot cards because they max out at 500. So, activate all these. But
here, sir, here's your suitcase of cards.
Well, here's another one thing that happened. They evidently at one point the other day thought that somebody was gonna stick them up with a gun. So this one lady, we have these little security stickers, So we put them on products so that they don't get stolen or whatever. That sets the alarm off. So she looks over and they're scared. They think this guy's going to hold them up. She looks over at the other lady and picks up this little sticker and she's like, if anything happens, I got this. Holds it up and it confuses the fuck out of the other lady, but she doesn't say anything about it. And then she mentions it to me, and so I ask, I'm like, what the fuck was your plan with that? What were you going to do, stick it on the money and then hope that the gate, he's already pulled a gun on you. He's not worried about alarms. He doesn't give a fuck. He's, whatever.
Jesus.
What she was going to do was give him the money and then run over to the gate and activate it and make the alarm go off. I said you would get shot right there. They would just shoot you. He would already assume you have some sort of button that you might hit or something. He doesn't give a fuck. He's got a gun. He's going to shoot you. It doesn't matter.
Has that place ever been held up?
No, not yet. I mean, it could be. Fucking. But the police station is so.
Would you act like a hero?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think you would.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes.
There's been times where they've thought I was going to. They bring me up a can of Raid, and they sit beside me, if anything happens, just spray that. I'm I'm not going to fucking do that. Like
the cockroach raid?
Yeah, if a guy is going to pull a gun out, I'm going to go, right in his face. Or they'll set a bottle down beside me. I'm going to bust it on his face.
Oh, my, what?
No, and I always tell him, I'm like, no, I'm going to give him all the money. Yeah. If he asks me for money, has a gun, I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to ask him if he wants it in paper or plastic. I'm going to help him to the car. Maybe I'll join his gang. You might not ever see me again. Who knows?
God.
But then the one, that time of the night of the bomb threat, the one lady looks at me and she goes, I feel a lot safer that you're here tonight. Oh. And I said,
okay.
Fucking why? I blow up just as easy as you do.
Yeah, do you know how to disarm bombs or something?
No, I don't. If somebody comes in there with a bomb, we're all dead. I mean, what am I going to do? Cover you with my body?
Yeah.
Maybe she thought I was going to be like a hero and cover her and save her life.
Should have been like, you're right, because I can disarm bombs.
You should see what I can do. I have a tool chest.
I know which wire to cut. The red one.
I've only fucked up once.
Oh, God. So, yeah, about this Epic Confest, man, that was... What's going on?
Well,
geez.
A lot of shit happened, but evidently our guys just had a good time. I mean, but they didn't pay. Yeah. So, if I would have paid to go all weekend, I would have.
Or you would have traveled 6 hours or something.
Right. Yeah, but can you imagine some of these people like that one dude from Nightbreed, Nicholas Vincent or whatever his name is.
What do he play?
He was one of the Cenobites. He was the the one with the teeth, the fucking Chatterer or whatever. And he was also the moon face guy in Nightbreed. But he came all the way from England, and I'm pretty sure they just fucked him. I mean, I don't know.
God. How dare you? Well, I'll be honest with you. My first gut feeling when I seen it, that it was even the name of it, Epic Con Fest. It sounds like a sham.
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, that's what everybody's saying now.
Yeah,
but I mean, but ultimately it got us a lot of cool connections.
Yeah, for sure.
Ken and Allie had a really good time, but like I said, they didn't fucking pay.
Yeah, the roster they had, the people, the lineup,
it was unbelievable.
It didn't make.
It just kept getting better and better. I was like, how can anyone afford to even do this? How could you afford to throw that?
Yeah,
but it did like. Get us in contact with people that want to get us to other conventions.
Hey, that's beautiful.
So
look at me.
Yeah.
See me?
I see you.
See this?
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Hey, you like these eyebrows?
You gotta. Ooh, look at that.
Look
you
at
working
those.
them out?
What? Working them out?
You plucking them out? What are you doing?
I got them waxed today.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Listen.
Let's up in your game.
I gotta up it a little bit. You know what I mean?
Hey. I like it.
It's a really hot chick, and I gotta keep the level at it.
You should go and get like a professional shave and everything.
Well, this was the first time I got them waxed today, ever. You know, my eyebrows, I look like a fucking...
How much did that run you? What's the price tag on that?
I look like Caesar off Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. You hear me?
What's the price tag on that?
I think like $4.
Really? That's not bad. And that's all you got? You just got the $4 treatment? Did you tip? What's the tip?
Do I tip?
I think you do.
Solanus or whatever?
It's like a service. So I would.
Well, I would have.
I like next time. Because people get tips for haircuts and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm an asshole. I mean,
you didn't know.
She had to pluck hairs out of my fucking scalp or my face.
Toss her a couple.
Yeah. Yeah. That's horrible.
I mean, I would just give her $6.
It was even the holidays.
Right. Oh, man. You fucked up her holidays.
God. This woman had to pull hairs out of my face, and I didn't tip.
Well, you'll get her next time.
I will.
Yeah.
Double time.
You seem to enjoy it. You'll probably go back.
It was. I mean, it hurt.
Yeah, I would have liked to see that.
The middle didn't hurt so bad, but under the eyelids, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I bet. That's a rough spot.
I like it. Do they look clean?
They look clean. I like that term. Thanks.
No, I wanted to make sure. I was like, listen, you got males that come over here and do this something, and I was a little hesitant.
No, I think a lot of guys do that.
I didn't want a pencil eyebrow. You hear me? Jesus, I'd look like Varian.
Yeah, well, you could just get rid of them completely and draw your own every day, new ones, different ones, different
zigzags.
designs. Yeah, zigzags one day, maybe like a curly Q or like maybe
God.
Just rainbows. Who knows what you want to feel like on any particular Sunday?
I bet I'd look nuts.
Right.
So old Billy Cosby, Mr. Huxtable.
That's evidently he's been fucking around.
Yeah, fucking around.
I don't know, man.
Sounds like he's been raping around.
I'm betting it's 50-50. I don't think it's all the cases. I think there's some bitches that are just trying.
Yeah,
Bill Cosby, fuck me.
Oh my God, that's just so weird. Here's my Bill Cosby. That's all I got. He was going to call in tonight. I'm really sad about it. We had a line to have him call in.
Maybe we'll get him some other time. But hey, man, if you've heard the tapes when they ask him about that shit,
What's he say?
Nothing.
Now, this is the same guy who would call comedians like Chris Rock and other comedians, Paul Mooney, and ask them not to say the N-word.
Right. Yeah, right.
Would you please stop asking the N-word? What the fuck? And he's raping chicks?
Yeah, I guess so.
Jesus. That's the way it always works, though.
Well, it's always the people that are pointing the finger that are really up to the dirty deeds.
Yeah, Bill Cosby, David Letterman. But Dave, Dave
was just a cheating situation.
Yeah.
I can get over that. It kind of fucks me up if Bill Cosby really did all that.
Yeah, come here, baby. Who's the one famous chick? Oh, Janice Dickinson.
Oh yeah, but she's fucking crazy. I don't know how much I believe in what she says.
She's
all pilled out and shit.
Oh my God.
Who knows what? The last time she was on Stern, she was wild, dude.
Yeah, she was. Have you been watching Stern? I've kind of slacked off a little bit.
I've been keeping up.
Oh God,
a little bit. It's still good.
Well, of course it is. It'll be good till the day it dies. That shit will get bad. There's no fucking way. So Bones' new album, Frank.
How close is it?
I'm about a little over half done. I got like 4 more songs to mix. And what's the name of the album? Rabble Slackers.
I've been
Jaw
writing
Flackers.
it all day. It's songs for the rejects, slackers, and rabble rousers.
Wow, Jesus, Jared Collins.
He could make it a little bit longer, I think.
So you've heard I've let you secretly
in the night.
Let you hear a few songs. What do you think?
It's top notch.
Jesus.
It's probably the best. I mean, and actually, when I put that Electric Church in that Grow Me Show episode, was the first time I heard that, I think, unless you slipped that to me.
I don't think I heard that.
Yeah, I don't think I heard that one, but it's fucking just as good as the other ones. Yeah, we'll definitely have to work out some sort of. I just want to do a music video for some of these songs, so.
Yeah.
It would be swell.
So we were talking about doing one for Larry the Monitor, which was the one they just first released.
Right.
Yeah, that song's bad.
Letting the cats out of the bag one at a time.
Wow, baby.
They should probably just do that, just one track at a time. How many's on the? What's the full length? How many tracks?
I think it's like 13.
Woo! All really long titles, are they?
Yeah, of course. Very long titles.
Right.
So since we've talked to legalization, did you see what happened there?
In D.C.?
In Washington, D.C.
Right. Which is so confusing when I still see stories where people are getting fucked over in like other states, like really bad for it and shit.
Most of those places, there's something going on there.
Something in the water.
There's legitimate shops that do not get shut down. River Rock is in Columbus. You never hear them get shut down. So they're obviously following something.
Right.
So they're money laundering or whatever they're doing is. There's bad shops, but there's shops that don't get touched ever.
Right.
So you got to follow the fucking rules.
You have to follow the rules.
Listen.
But what's all this shit about?
That's not it. Hey.
Well.
Washington, D.C., Alaska, and Oregon.
Right.
But the Washington, D.C., you corrupt motherfuckers.
Well, what's this whole gauge for testing it? Like if you get pulled over, somebody was spouting off some shit about how, like it's just if it like a trace amount, it's such a small percentage.
Yeah, it's milligrams. It's either milligrams, something like that.
Yeah.
And well, a normal person, if you smoked that night and you woke up the next day, you're gonna have nanograms. That's what it is.
That's what it is. Yep.
Yeah.
Bingo.
So you would have nanograms. They did a study on that, like NBC or whatever, and they had drivers, 3 of them. The one guy never smoked. The one person smokes regularly, and something else. But the person that smokes regularly in the morning, he already failed.
Right.
He was done by the time. And you dumb people, you smoke a joint the night before. You don't wake up. You don't wake up high. I mean, what's going on? When you drink a glass of wine, do you wake up drunk?
No.
Okay, it's over.
But if you
with.
drink enough alcohol, you will wake up drunk.
Well, absolutely.
Not so with marijuana.
Not so, yeah. Listen, I've seen you wake up around noon drunk as fuck. Jesus Christ. Let me go back to the time you drank that whole bottle of Johnny Walker.
I just talked about that the other day.
Jesus Christ. I seen you.
I laughed because I thought about your little giddy dance you did. You did like a rain dance all the way to the shed.
I used to love watching it.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I used to love watching you people puke.
Well.
I've seen Jason Miller puke so many times.
Calling him out.
I have.
Who's next?
Jared laying in a grass with a pile of dog shit right in his face.
Oh, I remember Jared almost died one night because he drank like 2 Steel Reserves. When he lived at Scott's house, he almost went out over that balcony that would have he would have fell like straight down through
Oh, shit. Yeah,
That would have sucked.
Thank you. I learned from all you, and I was like, yeah, I'm not drinking. Maybe, there was a few times I had a few.
Oh yeah, I remember that trip to Fostoria.
Oh man,
or back from Fostoria. Well, why the fuck? First of all, ladies and gentlemen, tip for the road: never, ever, ever get warm.
Oh my god,
Miller. What was it?
Miller
High
Life.
High Life.
Champies.
Champy. Never drink that warm in the middle of. Was it summer? It had to have been.
Yeah. Well.
Because you were hanging out the window on the way back home. Well, we went over and hung out at Head Static practice or something like that.
Yeah, I was practicing with him. We were going to do a song together.
And you threw up in the bathroom for most of that time. Jesus. And then you were throwing up out the window.
How fucking rock star is that? Show up puking.
Well, we've been drinking warm Champy all day.
Yeah.
So we had to. You didn't even like beer, and we were drinking warm beer.
I don't know what was going on.
You just hated yourself that day.
Yeah, maybe something. Jesus.
Oh, fuck. Well, we should probably wrap it up.
Yeah, let's wrap this up. The camera's probably stopped by now, you big dummy.
Mine did. That one's still going, but that one.
Frank, god damn it.
You're good. You got that. That's safety net. Is yours going? Do you know if yours is
So
going?
you're watching all the great shows, right?
No.
You love the shows.
No.
You're watching them all every day. I know it. No. Yes, you are. You love them.
I've been watching.
Sons of Anarchy?
No, Face Off.
Walking Dead?
I've watched Face Off. That's it.
Homeland?
No. God, that sounds horrible.
Blacklist?
No.
You're watching them all. Don't fucking lie to me.
No.
All right. All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching the Takeover. We're back. We're not taking shit over because I barely do this, but we're here.
Taking it over.
Yeah. We're taking over one like at a time. Have you even hit 1,500 yet?
On what?
Facebook.
We're at 13.
Oh, fuck it. That's not worth anything. Hey, listen. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Coming
the
soon,
Takeover.
1,500.
Is as bright. If is as bright. If